going on? Excuse me. What's going on? I got another message, and this message is about white and black. A lot of people want to have this tug of war with black people and white people, but let me tell you what I think. Here's my theory, and I always welcome any comments or feedback, especially if it's positive. If it's negative, it's going to be disregarded, you know. So back to what I was saying. Now, this whole thing about white and black, right? This is my theory. Black, the color black, is the essence which all colors, the color black is the essence which all colors derive from. So, with that said, white and every other color known to man derive from the same source. So if you take that, right, and you take us, white people, black people, there's other classes of people, but we're just talking about white and black right now. But the yin and yang principle, take that as an example. The yin and the yang. A lot of people think that we need to separate, segregate, eliminate. That is not true. What we need to do and what we are going to do, regardless of anybody likes it or not, we're going to integrate. We were meant to be in unison, just like the yin and yang principle, the duality. You can't really have one without the other, you know. If you take what I'm saying, all colors are derived from the same source. You take people with this principle in theory, people should be able to come to the conclusion that everybody derives from the same original source. It's not possible for us to be, you know, it's not possible. Like, how else could it be? You know, you think that, um, I don't know what people think, honestly. Excuse me for that. Like, I just sometimes, like, I am so fed up with this white versus black, black versus white narrative. Uh, People just don't know what they're talking about. They have no clue what they're talking about. Like, they don't. You got to take science, you got to take spirituality, you got to take all that stuff and put it together. It's not meant to be um, separated. A lot of this stuff is meant to be in unison, you know? Everybody is trying to separate one thing from another when most things are meant to be in pairs, you know? We are meant to evolve and flourish and elevate with all races, white, black, green, purple, blue, it doesn't matter, you know. The new world is saying that if you can't get along with your fellow man, no matter what race they may be, you're not going to be here very much longer. You're not going to be part of this new world. You're not going to be part of the new process. We don't have time for racism anymore. We don't have time for prejudice. We don't have time for none of that nonsense. It's just stupidity. It doesn't make any sense when you really get down into the nitty gritty and you really study, you really tap into the knowledge, and you really undo some of the lies and manipulations and the deceptions that they place against humanity Once you get through all that, you realize a lot of this is just noise. A lot of it's just noise. And there's only one truth. There's not many. There's not 5. There's not 10. There's not 20. There's only one truth, you know. And that's what I'm after. And with that said, white people, black people, all types of people are meant to come together and unify. Not everybody's going to be on board with this. Not everyone's supposed to, you know. Those people who are not on board, they ain't going to be around. It's just that simple. They're not going to be around. You know, we don't have time for this anymore. So get around people who get the program. Get away from people who don't. It's that simple. Peace.